It's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The 31-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now here's Lamar. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Looking quickly here.
Good tackle by Jordan Davis. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. The XP is up and good. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Tiger Hornet. Lone Silver, ready? Delta.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. On him quick, and they bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
No, we changed it.
Lamar out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. And goes to the hurry up here.
19 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Back to throw it. That one finds his man, Likely. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Escapes the pocket. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and 10 now from the 46. From the pistol, Henry. Rolling into enemy territory. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Now they send their back in motion right. First down, here's Lamar. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Working quickly here.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Lamar now from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, when things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Hey, 73.
From the pistol, Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Good, set. I know you want it.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
No. Hey, report. No.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
He'll look to throw it. His running back hauls it in deep right. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
At the 10-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Putting a receiver in motion.
You change it.
This is Henry on second. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Yo. Hey, report. Hey.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
That's another Eagles first down.
Offense is set. First and 10. One final shot here. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 19-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. His first throw is an interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got Devontae Smith. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, here's Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
180. Alpha, sit on. 180. Go. Sit on.
And again, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Lamar throwing again. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Yo.
Lamar now from the gun. That one connects. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Tyler Loop now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. They go to Barkley again. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by the only safety picked in the 1st round this year, and that's Malachi Starks. Barkley again here on 2nd. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense to the line fast. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This taken from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This is our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Here's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Shot. You. Go ahead. 180. Nice shot. Report. Touch.
Now it's Lamar. He's going to push one deep down there. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Breaking quickly here.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hurts now on 4th. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This one to Andrews outright. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Jackson now on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Cooper to Gene on the tackle. A gain of 3. Exactly
2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium, coming up.
Tyler Luke
On fourth now.
for the
On comes
Ravens
Tyler
field
Luke.
goal.
Going to try this field goal for the Ravens.
41-yard
Ball on
attempt.
the left hash for this 41-yarder. Luke knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The score,
You'd
Eagles.
expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good, set.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yo. Come on. Hey.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's good for a Baltimore first
Report.
down.
180.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, report. Set up.
1st down throw for Jackson. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Alpha,
5.
set up. 180. Set up. Hey, Ozzy. Set up. I'm changing. You. Set up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Getting out to his left. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I'm gonna quit. Ready?
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Set up. Set up. 180. 180. Ready, shot. Set up.
Mitchell will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
180. Hey, 13, hey.
From the gun, Jackson. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
17. Eagles 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On first down, Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And an Eagles first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Coming the comeback route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
40-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down,
No,
Eagles.
180. No touch.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's incomplete left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
We've set it downs from 37. Man in motion here. Out of the gun, Henry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The Eagles' 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They motion a receiver left. They give here to the motion man. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
They've got a man in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. Has his man, it's caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing here, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Eagles.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Goes to the hurry up here.
18. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Hurts yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
It's Hurts once again. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to 1 late in the third. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Gain of 18. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. First and 10 from the 43. Now here's Lamar. That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
Hey, report. Sit on. Go. Yo. What are you? What is it? What is it? Hey, middle.
Throwing again is Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Henry. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down.
Sit up. Sit up.
They put Flowers in motion right.
Shot.
On second down, here's Henry again. Keeps it moving. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Eagles 24.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Great. Set. No touch.
Barkley off the pistol give. He's got room to roam. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's still going at the 30. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
No touch that. Trimmer. Six.
He's back to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
He's going to run with Barkley. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone. Down to the 6. Working quickly here.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
63.
From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Intercepted.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Slot man's in motion right. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Takes it in at the 21. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Phil King.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut it to a point late in this one. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Middle. UAA. Shot.
Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. Rolling into enemy territory. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and move them into field goal range. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. The give right side to Henry. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the Eagles' 37-yard line.
Right shot.
Here he is to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Go. Hey.
Throwing now. To the left and hauled in by Likely. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
180. To the heart. 180. Shot.
Henry. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
No better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space 60 racks on the camouflage bells.
Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Loop. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. The kick is good, he got it! And the third time he puts it through will be the charm, they've won it! So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.